Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on Prizepicks. I got 8 plays in this video, some sportsbook, some DFS. We're going to get into all that, but first off, go ahead, do me a favor and drop a like on this video. Seriously, it helps me out a lot. Literally takes 2 seconds, completely free. So let's go ahead and hop into that. And now let's talk about the winnable. So this is where I drop free plays every single day. And speaking of free plays, all you got to do to join this, by the way, hit the first link in the description and then sign up for this free plan right here. It's completely free, not going to charge you at all. Basically, instead of, if I see a great play and I don't want to sit in front of a camera and a mic, I can just send it out to all you guys and it shows up on your phones. And within a matter of seconds, you guys can lock it in on your own plays. Then we can all cash out together, which is exactly what ended up happening tonight. I sent out this play. I saw this insane discount. Carson Beck at 212. Easily he's going to hit that. Paired it up with like a Goblin Shield play is what they call it on this app. And we cashed this out easy. This was in the first half. I'm pretty sure this already cashed. So absolutely insane play. And you guys could be getting these cashes for completely free. All you got to do is join the winnable. So I sent this out to all you guys, last minute lock right here. And I said use code FFBAM on Better. This is the app that's offering the most insane promos right now. Like think Prizepicks on Taco Tuesday, except it's every single day. It's absolutely nuts. And for today, I went ahead and locked in this Justin Jefferson to get 1 yard, easy free square win. And then I paired it up with one of my favorite players in this slate. It's George Pickens. George Pickens just had an insane day against the Packers. He's gonna absolutely explode, right? Against the Jets, of course, the Dallas on the road, but like, there's not that much needs to be said. George Pickens is the clear number one. Now that CeeDee Lamb's out, he's gonna eat one more time. This should be an easy cash, and Better's just one of those apps that's really good for bankroll building. So if you only have like, 50 or $100, or even $5, whatever you have, it is still enough to turn a profit on Better. So if all you're looking for is to turn whatever money you have into a little bit more, 5x that, 10x that, Better is the app for you. And the best thing is, it doesn't cost a single dime to get on. So if you guys use code FFBAM when you download this app, Better right here, every new user is going to get a free $10 upon sign up. And then once you guys end up depositing, they're going to give you a huge $200 bonus cash gift, basically. So they're giving you $10 to get you started. And then when you do end up depositing, if you're seeing that I'm taking $10 and making it 20, but I'd rather make that $100 and take it into 200, go ahead, deposit. They're going to chuck you an extra $200 cash just for depositing on their app. So Better is giving you a free $20. Also, this app called Dabble is giving you a free 25. I thought I'd include it here because it's literally free money. There's no reason to not take it. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the first play of the day. And that's going to be Cam Ward over at 176.5. So Cam Ward right here, I mean, you could look at this graph and be like, well, why are we taking this man on the over? He has not looked great. And I mean, Cam Ward, if you've watched any of the games, has looked really good. Even though his team lost, didn't even score a single point last week, Cam Ward has looked out of this world, honestly, for someone who's, clearly a rookie coming into this league. He's looked great. But the Titans aren't that good. Their blocking isn't great. It's kind of like Caleb Williams was last year. But I absolutely love this spot. I mean, there's not that much else that needs to be said. These are the season target zones. It basically just shows how good are these defenses against defending the wide, defending the slot, defending the backfield, inline. The Cardinals defense is terrible at defending the wideouts and the slot, basically where the quarterback really throws to most of the times. And the Titans offense, they're not all that great, but they do, favor most of their targets out in this side of the field. So Cam Ward is going to absolutely eat. And if that wasn't enough statistics for you, go ahead and check this out. The Cardinals have played 4 games so far this season, and every single time the quarterback has gone over their line. The lowest a quarterback has gotten on them was Spencer Rattler, who's honestly basically a rookie, right? He does not have that much experience. In week 1, and he managed to get 214 yards, and now they've got Cam Ward's line set at 176. I don't understand why. Cam Ward could easily hit this in 3 quarters. So that's going to be piece puzzle number 1 of our parlay. If I can go ahead and find him, Cam Ward on the over. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the second play of the day. We're heading over to that Dallas game that I was just talking about, and it's going to be Breece Hall on receptions. So I like Breece a lot in this one. We targeted Breece, on the Monday game. If you remember, the Jets were playing up against the Dolphins, and I said take Breece over on receiving yards. He hit the over on receiving yards. He got 30. He also hit the over on receptions. So he got 5 receptions in that game. And what I wanted you guys to look at, this is the kind of thing that most other YouTubers really won't show you. They won't show you exactly why we're taking these picks. What I wanted you guys to look at is opponent's rank versus defensive target zone, right? So basically, how good are these defenses against defending players out of the backfield, right? I mean, they can be a bad pass defense and give up a ton of yards to people, the wideouts and the slots, but are they really, giving opportunities to the running backs coming out of the backfield, especially pass catching running backs? And in this case, you'll see the Steelers, great defense. Bills, great defense against this. Bucks, pretty good defense against it. They still hit it. The Dolphins were a terrible defense against defending the pass catching running backs. That's the best way I can put it. Defending pass catching running backs, the Dolphins were one of the worst teams in the league. And now he goes up against the Cowboys, and I'm going to show you guys the stats here. Of course, the player, where does Breece Hall catch most of his passes? When he starts out in the backfield. The opposing defense is okay at defending the wide, pretty good at defending the slot, okay at the inline, and absolutely terrible at defending against pass-catching running backs. They are bottom 4 against this exact metric. Breece Hall is going to eat once more, so I don't hate it if you take him on the over on receiving yards, but me personally, I'm going to take him over on receptions. Line at 3.5 feels way too light. He could hit this in the first half alone. So that's the second piece of the puzzle. We're taking Breece Hall over on, let me see if I can type this in. Breece Hall over on receptions at 3.5. Now, before I keep pushing along, I want to talk to you guys about how you can get some more free money. I know I already talked about Dabble and Better. Let's run that one more time. This time, it's Sleeper and Chalkboard. And if you guys are already on these apps, great. Go ahead, get your friend, get your mom, your dad, your girlfriend, whoever it is. Get them on these apps because these apps are paying you free money just for signing up. So, Chalkboard is giving you a free pick and a free $20. I didn't update this screenshot. It's Carson Beck from last night. But it'll be probably Josh Allen or whoever's playing on Sunday night. Free $20 for Chalkboard and a free $20 for Sleeper as well. So if you have not touched any of these apps that I'm talking about today, you can sign up with code BAM on Sleeper and on Chalkboard. Get yourself a free $40. Then go ahead. Literally, it'll only take you like 10-15 minutes total. Sign up on Better and on Dabble with code FFBAM. You're getting a free $35 there. So it's a free $75 and 4 apps, which is going to be feeding you promos through that first week of you being on their app. You're just going to run up an insane amount of money and you don't even have to deposit a dime. Absolutely insane. Make sure to use code FFBAM on Dabble and on Better. And the code is BAM without the FF, just BAM for Sleeper and Chalkboard. The code is super important because if you don't put in the code and you just go on the app will sometimes not give you the $20 because they really don't want to give the new user offer to everybody. But if you use the code, it'll 100% guarantee that you get the offer and all the promos. So if you're in any of these states right here, hop on Sleeper, Chalkboard, code BAM. Now let's move into play number 3. We're going over the Panthers game. This is a game that I don't expect many people to watch, but I'm going to be locked in because I absolutely love this play, and it's Rico Dowdle on the over. A lot of you guys might be like, why the hell are we taking this man on the over? He hasn't hit in 4 straight games. Because now he's the number 1 back. Chuba Hubbard is out for this game. Chuba Hubbard was obviously the number 1 before. It's great to see that Rico Dowdle was still getting 30 yards as the backup. That's just how much trust the Panthers put in him. Now he's the number 1 running back. If you have him in fantasy, I would go ahead and start him. It's a fantasy tip from Bam. But 59.5 receiving yards rushing yards, way too light for this man. And if we look at how the Dolphins defense ranks up against running backs, against the Jets, they played Breece Hall last week. Didn't do well. They gave 81 yards. They played James Cook. Did not do well there. Trayvon Henderson, they defended him well, but remember, Trayvon Henderson was the backup running back back then. Ramondre Stevenson, the number 1, got 54 yards, and Jonathan Taylor still put up 70 yards, right? So basically every player that we've seen going up against this Miami defense has hit their over or hit over this line of 59.5. So it's a great spot for Rico Dowdle. We're going to add that in as our third piece of the parlay, Rico Dowdle right there. And I'm pretty sure I recapped what we did before, but if I didn't recap, no, it's not here yet. Oh yeah, I remember. I'm going to go ahead and recap everything from yesterday's video or Saturday's video in the next one. Basically because I'm recording this so early, a lot of the games haven't even finished. In my mind, I'm like, why am I not recapping? But it's because the games aren't even done yet. Now, let's get into play number 3. This one I'm really not going to spend too much time on because it's just a really easy play. Mark Andrews on the over on receptions. I mean, what are we even doing? They're playing not with Lamar, but with Cooper Rush. And Mark Andrews is the literal definition of, if it's your first day on the job, who are you going to throw to? A very easy target, big target, slow moving, pretty much. Someone who just gets separation, gets open, and just kind of sits there ready for you to hit him in the face. It's Mark Andrews. He is going to get over 2.5 catches in this game. Without a doubt, right? Lamar hit him, I think, 3 times on the first drive of that Chiefs game, the Lions game. Absolutely insane how much Lamar was targeting him. When Lamar has rushing upside, they have Derrick Henry there as well. Now they have Cooper Rush. They're probably going to have to pass the ball a little bit in this one. Like the Texans might actually beat the Ravens here because of how injured the Ravens are. I still love Mark Andrews on the over here. So that's going to be the next piece that we're going to add. Mark Andrews. I think Prizepicks probably has his line a little bit higher at 3 receptions. I don't really care. He's going to get 4+ easy in this one. Now let's go to the 5th play. And we're doing Jared Goff. This time we're taking him on the under at 31.5 passing attempts. So do I think Jared Goff is going to have a great game against probably the worst secondary in football in the Cincinnati Bengals? Yes. But that's why we're taking him on the under on passing attempts, because Jared Goff could go 75 yards down the field, drive for a touchdown 3 times in this game, and among those 3 times only throw the ball like 10 or 15 times, because every time he looks up to throw, he's getting a 25-yard completion just like that. Let's look at how bad the Bengals defense is. And I mean, it's not great, right? The Lions offense is right here. Let's look at the opposing defense. I mean, the graphs speak for itself. The Bengals are the worst defense right now. 28, 29, 31, 29, 28. This means 28 out of 32 teams in the league. How bad are they at defending the wideouts? They're terrible, right? The Bengals defense is absolutely terrible. And then we look at Lions are going to be winning this game. The Bengals are not going to be close. And they have David Montgomery. They have Jahmyr Gibbs. I could see Jared Goff going for, 250 yards, I would say, and only on like 25 passing attempts. So I do love this under right here. And I could see him hitting the over on yards, but I don't really want to touch that because there's a world where they don't really have to pass, right? There's a world where they just go up by 3 scores. The Bengals throw a pick 6 or whatever, and then the Lions just stop passing. But that's why we're taking the under on passing attempts. Jared Goff in the under right here feels way too good. So Jared Goff, under 31 passing attempts. I'm going to go ahead and lock this in as a flex play. Make sure to do it as a flex play, guys, on Prizepicks. But lock it in wherever you want. Make sure you guys are claiming the free money that they're giving you. Code BAM on Sleeper and Chalkboard. Code FFBAM on Dabble and Better. And like I said, guys, I'm giving out more free plays. Those of you guys who watched it this late, this is an opportunity for you to get on the VIP for completely free. I'm only dropping this at the very end for those of you guys who watched all the way till the end of the video, so listen up. Once you guys get on the Winnable, make sure to sign up on this 3-day pass right here. Click subscribe, and usually this costs $47 to get on for 3 days. That's what most people are paying. You guys can get it for way cheaper if you apply promo code that I just activated, promo code MONEY. It's going to get it for $10. So you're getting it for $9 or $10 in this one. Absolutely insane. You claim the VIP for 3 full days. And if you guys liked the stats, how I explain these picks, imagine all of that on the VIP, except we're doing it for player props, spreads, totals, everything like that. It's going to be an absolutely insane day. If you appreciate this video, go ahead, drop a like, comment, subscribe. Tell me which team you think is going to have an absolutely insane day today. And I'll see you guys in the next one once we cash.